Hello there, Wargamers! What you're about to see here is some content from the MiniWarGaming Vault. We want to make sure that you on YouTube have fresh content to keep yourself entertained while at home. Now, in the MiniWarGaming Vault, I am at home recording new content with my roommate, Tarl, the hero, and I will be playing even more Age of Sigmar. And in this game, in the Vault, I will be playing Nighthaunt versus Blades of Khorne, where Tarl made his own list if you've been following his Teaching Tarl Tactics path. Click on the link below to get your 7-day free trial to the MiniWarGaming Vault if you want to check out that Age of Sigmar content and a bunch of other Age of Sigmar content that we have stored away. As always, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Age of Sigmar Battle Reports and War of the Realms and all that good stuff, and happy wargaming.
Outside a great Khorne encampment, the beasts of chaos of the great Allheard have once again erected one of their herdstones. Accompanied by a great warherd, the beasts desperately try to defend their newly erected sculpture from the marauding horses of Khorne.
We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Age of Sigmar Battle Report.
Hey everyone, Vito here from MiniWarGaming.com.
I'm Steve, and today we're going to play another 2,000 point Age of Sigmar Battle Report.
I'm going to be trying out the Blades of Khorne.
And I'm going back to the Beast of Chaos Allheard, but I'm going to do something slightly different, something I haven't done yet. We'll see how it goes against the Blades of Khorne. I know it's your first time playing them.
Yeah, so I'm not the most experienced, but trying to diversify my armies. We haven't fully decided what mission that we're going to be playing, so until then, sit back, relax, and enjoy the Moos versus the Bloods.
Here is my 2,000 points of Beast of Chaos Allheard. We're going to start right here. We have a couple battalions. This one here is the Hungering Warherd. So I have a Doom Bull, 3 units of Bulgors, 2 Gorgons, and a Cygor. Now the Doom Bull will be my general. He'll have the Dominator, Warlord trait, and plus I get 3 relics in this army. So I will have the Shard of the Hearthstone on the Doom Bull. Now this battalion gives me the ability to pile in 6 inches. Over here, we have another Desolating Warherd. It's basically the minimum. So we have 1 Ungor Raider, 1 Ungor, 1 Gore, 1 Bestigor, 1 Brayherd Shaman, and 1 Beast Lord. Now I'll have Stranglethorn on the Shaman. The Shaman will be from the realm of light, and we'll have the AETHERQUARTZ Brooch, and then we'll have the Allheard Relic Blade on the Beast Lord. So why this is very different is the Desolating Warherd, I think, is a really good battalion, but you see here I'm bringing the bare minimum basically to buy myself another command point. So I'm going to start the game off with 3 command points. I bought 1. It's all about summoning hard and fast is how this list is going to play, with the Bulls doing all the work.
And there's going to be 2,000 points of Blades of Khorne. It's actually 1960, so I think I might be starting with Triumph. So we'll go ahead and roll that off at the end. And I'm taking a little bit of everything because I want to try, a little bit of everything. My general today is going to be a Skullgrinder. For his command trait, he's going to be taking from the Bloodbound, which can only be on a Bloodbound hero, and he's going to be taking the Disciple of Khorne, which allows him to add 2 extra attacks. His Trophies of War is going to be the Mark of the Destroyer. He gets to add 2 additional attacks as well. So with my Skullgrinder adding all up, he will have 7 attacks that can do 3 damage apiece. Taking a look at my other heroes, I have 2 Slaughter Priests, a Bloodstoker, and a Bloodsecrator. And for my last hero, I do have a Bloodthirster of Insensate Rage. So this is going to be a total of 6 heroes. I completely maxed out, and just trying to give my army a lot of support as possible. For my battle line, I have 3 squads of 10 Blood Reavers, a unit of 10 Blood Warriors, a nice meaty squad here of 10 Wrathmongers, 3 Mighty Skullcrushers! I'm curious to see what these 2 can do, so I decided to take 2 Skull Cannons. My Skull Throne as my terrain piece. And for a little bit of extra points that I had left over, I took Khorne's version of their endless spells, which are the HEXGORGER Skulls and the Wrath Axe. And that's going to equal up to 2,000 points of Blades of Khorne. I'm going to go ahead and roll out my Triumph. It's a 1!
We're gonna play Better Part of Valor. So this scenario has us having our deployment zones, or sorry, our territories being half the table. We're playing the long way. Now there are 6 objectives on the table. They are actually very far apart from each other, 3 each of our territories. Now at the end of your turn, you can destroy an objective and score a point. But if you held that objective for 2 turns, you get 2 points when you destroy it. If you held it for 3, you get 4 when you destroy it. If you hold it till the end of the game, you get 8 points. So it's one of those wonky scenarios where sometimes you gotta burn your objective if your opponent's gonna get to you, but usually this is a kill point game. But we'll see how it goes in our Chaos versus Chaos, Moomin versus the Bloods, bat rep. Here we are all set up. Vito chose this side to deploy in, and I finished playing first, obviously, because I have 2 drops. So my Warherd is split up on my both flanks. And then for my Brayherd, only they deployed the middle here. The rest are gonna go in ambush. And then Vito spread out his Khorne guys everywhere, holding the back line with his very cheap Reavers, sending all the fighties on forward. And I'm gonna pick who goes first. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna go first. I think that's wise. So we're going to Beast of Chaos, turn 1. All right, starting over here, I have 3 command points. I have 2 battalions, and I purchased one before the game starts, and then because it's turn 1, we're gonna go up to 4. And then immediately, all 3 of my heroes are gonna use a command point for just roaring into the air, summoning more beasts, and then like he'll do it twice. So I'll get 4 primordial call points. And then for every command point I spend because of his relic, I get a command point and a 5+. So I'm gonna get 1 more, which he'll immediately scream and roar, and get another primordial call point, and then because I spent a command point and I'm gonna roll a die, a 5+, I get another one, so no, just 5. But then, we're gonna slit some goat throats. So we're gonna kill D3 of these goats for 1, and gain 1 more primordial call point. We will attempt to cast a vicious Stranglethorn on that weird rock-looking thingy. Oh, we get that. Can you unbind?
My Slaughter Priests can, but they are too far away. We just measured it, so no bueno.
Actually, I forgot. I get 1 primordial call point on my turn, real quick, so up to 7. Each of those units are gonna take D3 mortal wounds. Start off with the little cavalry guys, just 2, and then the big guy, just 1. And then with that being it for the hero phase, you know what we're gonna do? We are going to back up and be patient.
Ooh.
So yeah, we're just gonna back everybody up, and then we have to bring on our reinforcements. And then in my phase, I'm gonna bring all my reinforcements on my side of the table and then try to be patient. We got Gores and Ungores, Gores and Bestigores on this side of the table. And over the other objective, we put the Ungor Raiders and the Beast Lord.
And with that, that is going to be the end of Steve's turn. He's being a little patient, being a little reserved, and I don't blame him. Score is going to be 0-0 as we go into Blades of Khorne, turn number 1. Starting my hero phase, my Slaughter Priest is going to try for the Wrath Axe. This goes on a 5+, but I can re-roll it because I am on my altar. Oh, it goes off.
Wrath. Placing it with an 8 and then moving at 8.
Yeah. So it's going to go bam right to there. For my next Slaughter Priest, he is going to go for the skulls, the HEXGORGER skulls. This goes off on a 3+, and they do go off. So they get to be put down 8 and then 6 inches from each other, and then they get to move another 8 inches. That's going to be it for my movement phase. Going into my...
As if for your hero phase.
Yeah, it's it for my hero phase, thank you. Going into my movement phase, I'm going to choose my Bloodstoker, and he's going to use his Whip of Fury into my General, or my Warlord. He is going to tell him, hey buddy, move faster. So he's going to add an extra 3 inches to his run and his charge rolls.
And then everything's going to move, so we'll give you the before and after. And Khorne is also being very patient. You get the Bloodthirsters going a little far forward. The Crushers are staying back.
They are going to be staying back because I know Steve and his army is very shenanigan-y. I've played them enough, and boy, are they annoying. So yeah, they're going to stay back. There's maybe some pockets over here.
Yeah, this scenario can be won by stealing 1 objective from your opponent. Can be.
Very, very, very much. Also, I know there's a big pocket over there. I'm maybe banking on that double turn. We'll see what happens. These cannons moved up a little bit.
Just getting range.
But I do have, I think, the shooting potential. So we're going to see what happens as we go into my shooting phase.
It's true. We want to start which one?
We'll start with this one.
Okay. And he's going to go from a Sigmar. 1 shot, hit on a 3. Wounding on a 3. No save, D6 damage. Huzzah! Ooh, big hit. Down to 8. And this one's gonna go into the big squad of Bulgors, hitting on 3s. And, oh, okay. Well, that, I think, is gonna, you wanna charge? I don't think you can.
Right. It's an impossible charge.
That is gonna end your turn. The score is still a 0-0 as we go into battle round 2. First thing, my aura increases, and we roll 2 goes first. Oh, I go first. Oh, I get to pick. Oh, I gotta do some measuring.
I can't beat that.
Yeah, I did some measuring. Nothing can, Vito can't harm me this turn. He has 1 potential charge. And then the cannons. So I think letting him do that is worth me attempting to get a double turn. So yeah, I'll let you go, Vito. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Actually, before I make that call, we forgot one thing. The judgments might disappear. So we're gonna see if they stick around before I make this call, but I think it's gonna stay the same. So nobody's holding with an 8 of this one. So this one disappears on a, it stays in a 5+. Okay, that one's gone, and then this one stays in a 5+. That one stays. Yeah, I'm still gonna let Vito go. I just did some measuring. The Wrath Axe still can't get to me. So hero phase for the Blades of Khorne. So once again, I'm gonna attempt to summon on the Wrath Axe.
We'll do the Wrath
It's
Axe.
hard to say. I'm gonna pray for the judgment of the Wrath Axe, whatever. No.
No.
You have to reroll.
Yeah. Hey, goes off.
Hey. And then putting it there, moving it 8 right away. Kind of doing a blocky thing. And the skulls that cry blood are moving over this way.
They have to be within 6, so boom, right there.
Well, that's going to be it for the hero phase. We're going to do before and after movement once again. Vito has that choice, knowing that I have to go next turn. So we'll show you before and after. Oh, this pretty much ran on forward. The priest ran off the altar, skull cannon, trying to block the table edge as the crushers move on forward. And then the Bloodthirster jumps forward, obviously. Shooting.
Same thing as before.
Still in range.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s.
Ah, okay, good.
And 3s to wound.
Come on. Yeah!
How about this cannon?
Why can't I spend a command point to reroll?
No.
Am I with it? That's a log 30. Oh, yeah, it is. All right, that's a piece of terrain. I was grabbing my
Vito's
dice.
brain is broken fighting this beast.
I'm gonna shoot into this squad.
Big squad?
Yeah.
Hit on 3.
It's a 5.
Oh, winning on 3s. -2.
-2.
Normal save, and then D6.
Okay.
1. This guy will be down to 3. Actually, you make it this guy. He's nobody important. 1 single charge to do.
Then charge distance is going to be...
Oh yeah, he's
10.
in. I'm just going in for this Gorgon here. We got 5 attacks with this big ol' axe.
Hitting on 4s.
3.
I do get to reroll the 1s because I did make a charge, and that is my Rage Unbound.
Ooh, nice. And winning on 2s.
Oops.
4. D6 damage each. Draw my armor. Yeah, you got me. He's dead.
18 wounds.
Well, it means it's my turn. Let's see what we can do on BTK's turn 2. Score is 0-0, but you did get a kill over here. At the start of my turn, I'm going to get a primordial call point. I'm going to get a command point, which I'm going to spend to roar to get a primordial call point, going up to 9. And then, because I spent a command point, I'm going to roll a die. And a 5+, I get another one, but I did not. But then I'm going to slit some goat throats and kill 3 of them and get 12 primordial call points. We're then going to have Vicious Stranglethorn on the big old rock right there. We get it.
I'm going to try to stop that with my Slaughter Priest nearby. Looking for a 9 to stop. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Some mortal wounds for everybody. So we'll do your Warlord first. 3 for him. Wrathmongers. 3 for them. This guy. 1. And then that guy. 1.
So we're going to kill that for this guy because he has 3 wounds. And then everyone's going to take a wound accordingly.
And this guy here. Just 2. And then we're going to move. We'll show you the before and after. And okay, so everything kind of moved forward, shifted around a bit. We ran over there. Raiders ran, but it didn't really matter. And then we're going to spend 10 of our primordial call points to summon on the scary old Chimera. I'm just going to double up over here so we can charge 2 sides of the table. We'll start with this thing here, and we're just going to breathe our electrical Chimera breath on him and just takes D6 mortal wounds. Hooah!
For 3. Bringing the Bloodthirster down to 8.
And we'll throw a rock at you. And misses. And then bows into him. We're hitting on 4s. And we're wounding on 4s. This is going to be -2. Brain fart, -1. It's -1 because of the herd stone.
5 up save. Ooh, 3 go through.
Charges, we're gonna send in. Oh, let's do the black bulls first. We'll take it. Hey. I want to roll this Chimera. 7 to 9, not enough because I had to move it further back. This Gorgon's next. And then we'll do the Sigmar, because why not? Oh, no, he fails. And then these bulls over here. Ooh, 11. I think I'm going to go all the way. I'm going to do some measuring. I don't mind bringing them in. All right, so we're going to go fight over here. We're not going to bring this guy in. If he goes too, he can go over here, but then I'll be outside of orders from my general. And I don't want to get any closer over here because then they'll be out of, she'll be within 3 of the axes, which are -1 to hit. So I'm better off having this guy not fighting, just standing right there. And see if 4s can hit. Nah. And 3s. This is going to be -3. And, oh, sorry, plus a mortal wound. Every 5 to wound because of this relic. So, 7 damage so far. I guess the horns, they can hit. It's 3 at -1.
6 up save.
We kill 4 of them. So, Vito, you want to kill these 2 because they're within 2 models?
Right.
So these ones automatically do mortal wounds to me.
Rolling 2 dice.
So those are 5, so that's just 1 mortal wound each.
And then those 2 guys will
You
die.
can kill 2 more, and then these 2 can also roll dice if you like. Not gonna +1.
Yeah, I may as well do that.
So that's 2 more mortal wounds. Does kill this guy, and then we'll put a wound on, I guess, this one.
I may as well go ahead and fight with the Bloodthirster before he dies. He only has 5 wounds left. It all depends on who I want to put it into. I think I'm going to go into the Gorgon. He's got quite a bit of damage potential, so let's just do the big monster mash. I think now's my time to use my Triumph, which is going to be inspired. I get to reroll 1s to hit. So let's go ahead and do that. Looking for 4s to hit. Okay. Tight. 2s to wound. D6 damage. Oh, that's unfortunate for just 5.
He's gonna try, because if he kills you, he might feed on you and heal up. So he's down to 4 attacks with Butchering Blades, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. Oh, goodness. And we'll bite you, hitting on 4s, and wounding on that. It's gonna be -1, but another -1 for the Hearthstone.
Looking for a vest. Oh, it's a 2.
D6 damage, I still kill you.
Oh, for 4. Bloodthirster goes down to 1 wound. I can't believe you need a Slanesh thing, but that's okay. Going to be my pick now, so let's go ahead and see what the Wrathmongers can do. So we are looking at 21 attacks, rating +1 because of the Banner Bearer. Looking for 4s to hit. And looking for 3s to wound, but we can reroll everything because the Stoker said, hey, go faster. Sha, 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 sha. So just missing once.
Oh, 5 up, no win.
Oh, this is a pretty good roll.
Wow. Oh, wow. That's pretty lucky. And then I guess we'll just go ahead and get that 6-inch pile in, but with our axes, we're hitting on 4s. And we're wounding on 3s. -2 because of the Hearthstone.
Oh, I need 6s or he's going down. Oh, yeah, he's going down. Goodbye, Bloodthirster. You have been the one for me. Oh, and I'm killing Steve's models. And the last thing to fight with is going to be the Blood Warriors. We had a little bit of an earthquake, so it's okay. It's okay. Well, we're getting +1 attack because of the banner hitting on 3s. 4s to wound.
3.
With my Gore axes, I can reroll the 1s to wound, so I'm just going to go ahead and add those.
To hit.
To hit.
That's fabulous.
Nice.
Right. Saves. Hey, we make it. Wow. Interesting.
And then we have 3 attacks with the glaive, hitting on 3s. All hit.
Nice.
Looking for 3s to wound. Ooh, 2. -1.
Oh, you got him.
So 1 guy will die.
I think it's gonna go. You're all done attacking, right? I did some quick measuring. Him. Yeah, you're done attacking, so I'll put a guy in the middle. I'm ready to split them. Battle Shock, I add 1 from Allheard, and I add 1 from the banner for every unit within 12. I can't fail.
For my Wrathmongers, normally on a 3+, they would be running away. But because my general is wholly within 12, they are running on a 4. Oh, I would.
Which 3?
So it's going to be this one, and that guy over there. Keep the champion, and then his brother.
He's the champion.
We also have to take a look at our judgments. This one will disappear on a 5+.
Or stays on a 5.
Or stays on a 5+.
Stays.
Ooh, so it stays. And then this one stays on a 4+ because of the Slaughter Priest. Ooh, so that one once again, whoop, gone. All right, Steve, we have to do the double turn. I do in ties. Oh!
Definitely want it.
Yeah, I definitely want that. Khorne needs to go ahead and breach through, try to get some of these objectives. This is going to be really difficult now. Steve only has 2 perimeter call points, but he can do things with that. So I think that Khorne is definitely going to go ahead and take it as we go into turn number 3. Current score is 0-0.
This guy's going to try to pray for the Wrath Axe. Oh, he's got it. And it's right there. And then it'll move. And it's going to fly over my Doom Bowl. And now because he flew over him, he will die at a 2+. He'll take D3 mortal wounds. He does, D3. 2. Bring him down to 5, and then you pick a unit within 3?
Within 3 inches, and then that unit suffers D6
Why don't
more.
you roll a die first on 2+? No,
Of
don't
course.
have to pick anybody.
I'm going to go ahead and move the skulls.
He's going to try to boil the blood of the Bulgors.
On a 4+.
Yes, D6 more wounds. 2. Down to 1. That's it for the hero phase. Go on to movement.
Start of my moon phase, the Stoker is going to tell the Warlord to go faster, faster, faster.
And then we'll start moving.
We're going to go there 5, making sure we're 3 away. Everyone's just going to get on up, as a famous singer once said. Just keep moving. Just keep moving.
No.
No, Steve, you're stupid. Something is annoying. These guys will just come, stay 3 away.
Good clap.
Shooting phase. Skull cannon fire into the wounded Gorgon.
And on 3?
And
Wounded on
wounded on 3.
No.
Come on.
Let's swing one after my Doom Bowl. Hitting on 4?
3.
Oh, 4. Look at sir.
Oh, right.
And then 3.
Come on!
No. Charging!
With the big guys on the bull things. Yeah, I'll take it. We're just gonna go right for it because Khorne wants it.
Now 2+ does a mortal wound to me. You got him? Bunch of characters over here.
We'll start with my general. He does get +3 because he was stoked. So we are just gonna come through this little gap, being 10 inches. On second thought, he's gonna just have to go right to here.
Wrathmongers! Oh, tons of room.
We're going for it with an 11. And the Slaughter Priest.
6 inches.
That's not bad. And the Bloodsecrator may as well.
Well, that's it. Where do you want to fight first?
I don't know.
Are you guys going to fight first?
Yeah, we'll go with him.
With his command trait and relic and everything, he has 8 attacks.
We are going to be hitting on 3s. Looking for 2s to wound.
And your end?
-1.
These are the... Okay. We make 2. I mean, we can make 1.
There's 5 in total.
Oh.
Wound on 2s.
Or we fail 2.
3 damage.
Okay. 3 damage each. So 4, and I'll put 2 on him. I don't care. Okay, yeah, he's gonna go. This guy's closer. We're gonna pile in all the way around. We have a nice 6-inch pile in coming all the way over here. Actually, we'll stay there. Try to keep everybody in range of things. Put everything into the Bloodsecrator on 3s. If we stayed back there, we would have -1 to hit. And 3s. We have a mortal wound and 2 saves at -3. 2 6 of saves because of the herd stone. No, just 2 of them.
Oh. Why, Steve? Why? I'll reroll it.
Here. Put the die down. Now roll me a d3. 1, 2, 3. You have to pull this one. So you made a save. You can take 4 damage. You're dead anyway.
He's got 5 wounds.
Yeah, he took a mortal wound before.
Oh yeah, so he's dead.
They're up. They're gonna go after the character over here. So 8 attacks. You get +1 attack. Sorry, +1 to hit because they charged. So 3s and 3s. Everything hit.
3s to wound.
Oh, we're still alive with 1.
Oh, come on.
I guess we'll try over here. I don't think anything... He already fought. Yeah, I guess we'll try over here. I have a 4-inch pile in. Can you measure this for me? Or... Sorry, before we actually go over there, we did a miscalculation. This guy has 1 more attack. Why don't you go ahead and roll it up?
Yeah, so hitting on 3 to hit, and then looking for a 2 to wound. 1 more wound, -1.
That goes through. 3 damage.
3 damage.
And then there, and these 2 not gonna make it. I'll just hit you on 4s. Not terrible. And 4s. Oh, 5.
Jeez, Steve.
No rend, but the Hearthstone makes you -1.
Wow.
4 up saves. Take 2 wounds.
So this guy will go down to 1.
Over here.
Well, we'll go ahead and try to kill some goats.
And then with their ensorcelled axes.
We're going to be hitting on 3s.
1 miss.
And 3s to wound.
No rends, I get a 4 up save. I lose 3. I need to kill these 2 so I can stay in my aura of immune to battle shock. Brazen Hooves are next.
On 3s.
1 miss.
And 3s to wound.
4. Still got that 4 up. Oh, we kill 4. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Back and forth don't matter no more, so let's see if I can try to kill your character. That's the blood kind. I am -1 to hit though because of this, whatever this is.
The Wrath Axe.
Yeah, the Wrath Axe. So 5s. Of course, we get 2 hits. And 3s. 2. It's going to be -1 for the axe and -1 for the Hearthstone. 6s.
Oh!
You're dead.
Yeah.
All right. No. Okay. This will be my pick, but that's what happens when I roll him. This makes more sense. We're not done back and forth. We fight about these guys. Would you have done anything differently?
I...
Yeah, because you wouldn't have fought there yet. This would have been your pick.
Right.
So we're fine. That was my legit pick, and now you can go ahead and pick them.
Okay.
So, state of the game fixed. We fought about them.
Makes
We're all good. Levitos fighting here with the Blood Warriors. 6 regular guys with axes hitting on 4
Threes.
3s. 4s and 3s.
But I do get to reroll the 1s because of the axes.
Yeah, 2 of them. And 4s to wound.
Oh, 2.
3.
3.
5 up. Oh goodness. So this guy will take 2. And 2 attacks from the nice little blade. 1 hit.
Yeah.
And no wound. I guess they'll fight. I'm gonna get back in whatever you call it. Consolidation. What do you call it? Coherency. Axes on force. And 3s. Oh wait, 1 more attack. That's the blood kind. It missed. And then the horns. 4s. And 4's gonna be 2 saves at -1 because of the Hearthstone. And then 2 mortal wounds.
Oh, no.
Alright, so 2 guys die. If you want one of these guys to die, they can fight me.
Okay, because you did 4 wounds, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Any of these 5 will do.
Yeah, so we'll get some of these.
Those 2.
And no respite!
Oh, 3 hits. And 4s. Oh, sorry, what this means is... nothing. What it means is when they die, they can immediately pile in and fight. That's what 2 guys that died over there and fought again. Your pick. Priest.
3 attacks, 4s.
Oh no, just 1.
3s to wound.
Ooh, any rend?
It is no rend.
Oh, I failed anyway. How much?
2 damage.
Ooh, down to 3. Should give me a little die. I'll go over here with my... Oh, Beast Lord. We hit on 3s. We reroll 1s to hit. And we wound on... Oh, get my hand. 3s. Oh, just 2 minus 1. Pile in for that one. 6 up save. Ooh. And then I'll go ahead and immediately get these guys going.
How much damage
actually,
is
he
that?
has to go that way. And then my little archer guys go. But they're -1 to hit because of the Wrath Axe. So 6s. Okay, no 5s anyway. 5s. 2 wounds. -1 actually. Actually, he did have been -2. Did you make any saves? He didn't make any saves.
I didn't make any saves.
Yeah, -1 because of the Hearthstone.
I make 1.
Hey, we
but I
killed
still
a guy.
kill him.
You do mortal wound at 2+.
Oh.
Oh, actually, it's automatically. But if you
Okay.
roll that, it's D3.
Oh, D3, okay. And that's onto the squad, correct?
Yeah.
For 2.
Yeah, kill these 2. That's it. I can't feel any battle shock because I'm nice close to my Hearthstone. Can they fail? They lost 2. On a 5, one of them can run. No, nobody's running. So that's the end of your turn. It's going to my turn 3, and score's still 0-0. And starting my hero phase, I get a primordial call point, and I get a command point, which I'm going to spend on a primordial call point. And because I spend a command point, I roll a die on a 5-up. No, we're done. We're going to slit some throats, one of them, and gain another primordial call point. We're going to do Vicious Stranglethorn on the tree. Successfully.
I am able to stop it because of my priest. Ooh, and I stop it with an 8. Steve's going to go ahead and start moving some of his models around into strategic positions, and we're going to show you where they move right after it.
So we retreated and pushed forward on the cavalry over here. We shuffled around a bit on this side of the table and moved the Bulgors around, trees in the way. Kept most things in combat. Stayed in combat over here, and we just spend 4 of our primordial call points to summon on just more bows on this side of the table. They will fire first into the Wrathmonger. They're hitting on 4s. Ooh, solid. They're wounding on 4s. It'll be 3, but it'll be -1 because of the Hearthstone.
6s. Oh, he's got 1 left.
Although they're the same thing into him. Ooh, good rolls. And 4s. 3 more at -1 because they're
6s. Oh, that's going to kill him, and that's going to give us Blood Tide.
We're going to go ahead and throw a rock at, I guess him?
The Slaughter Priest?
Yeah. We hit. We did not wound. We rolled a 1. I rolled too fast. Over here, Chimeras and I breathe Chimera juice all over the Crushers. D6 mortal wounds for 5.
Oh, that's some nasty juice. That's going to kill him, and we'll just transfer it over to there.
Time to charge. Let's start over here. We'll start off with the Gorgon.
Oh,
7? Almost 7 definitely does it. Best of Gores.
They're the best around.
What we're going to do is do a thing where you just can't go put 2 models on any one thing. And then we'll do the Chimera, which will get +2 to this.
Oh, wow.
11. We're going to go, yeah. We're going to go all the way up here. These Bulgors, the 3 and the 3. 4? This is interesting because it does work, but it means I can't go over here. I have to take him over here. He'll declare a charge. 7? Yeah. I think we're going to fight here first. No, that actually doesn't make sense. He's only fighting twice anyway. So you're going to fight twice. Actually, no point going there first. So that means we're going to go first with... I guess you'll go first. And actually going to be hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s. That does a mortal wound and 2 at -3.
And Steve is not within 3 inches to do the -1 from the judgment. My pick next. I'm going to go with my Blood Warriors. Looking for 3s to hit. Oh, not too bad. And they get to re-roll the 1s because they got the axe.
Oh, nice.
Let's see if we can get that again with 4s.
5 up. Oh, goodness. I take 2 wounds and he dies.
Then we have 2 attacks with our big glaive. Trays, getting 2. Do that again with 4s. 1.
6s! No, 2 damage. I guess I'll go with the Gorgon. Because he's bracketed. We're hitting on 3s with the blades and 3s to wound. 1 at -2 because of the Hearthstone.
5 up save. Oh, goes through.
3 damage.
Definitely going to kill him. Dropping him down to 3 left.
I'm going to try to bite you. And, oh goodness, that's a mortal wound. No, try this D3 mortal wounds. 2 mortal wounds and then 1 save at -2.
5 up. Oh no.
It's dead.
And that's another blood tide.
Over here, because Vito can't affect me anymore, at the end of the combat phase, I would heal for killing something, so I'll just do it now because I won't be affected. Up to 11. Now over here, I'm not within 3 of this guy, but I can pile into him. I have a 6-inch pile in with my Warherd. They did charge, so we'll go ahead and do that 6-inch pile in. As we go ahead and... I guess we got this where we kind of stay in coherency though. With their axes, we're hitting on 4s. We're wounding on 3s. That does a mortal wound because of my relic, and you take 4 at -2 because of the Hearthstone.
6s. Oh yeah, he's dead.
Wow. So that means this guy's gonna fight. He's the blood kind. He has 3 attacks on 4s, and 3s, -2. It's -3 because of the hearthstone. It's 3. Oh, actually, that's also a mortal wound, so 4 damage total.
So 2 guys will die.
Let me do my horns, because something else. So, 1 hit with a horn, nothing. So, just 2 guys die. V's gonna pull these 2, because this guy can then pile in there and fight, and then they get to fight me when they die.
4 attacks, hitting on 3s, and then looking for 4s to wound. Ooh, 1.
Hooah.
Steve makes it.
We're good. Now, because this guy charged, he's gonna pile in. Who's closer? This guy's closer. So I'm gonna go to them. I'm gonna get just trapping him into 3 for, like, you know, shenanigans.
Time for Battle Shock. On a 5-up, I can lose one of my Blood Warriors. I don't. Judgment goes away on a 5+, the axe.
Actually,
Oh,
it stays.
it stays. Sorry, and then
I'm just gonna go ahead.
this one over here.
Go ahead.
That one does go away, so they disappear.
Sorry, I just want to do ahead a 3-inch pile in, and they have a 4-inch pile in because they charged. Might as well take it.
Then we're gonna do the roll off. Doing ties. Oh no!
I'm taking it.
Oh no! It is not looking good for the Blades of Khorne. I'm currently actually sitting on 8 blood tithe points, which means I could bring on a Bloodthirster, but I do have to wait another turn and take all of this yet again. So let's go into Beasts of Chaos, turn number 4, and just let's see what happens, folks.
All right, so I get a call point on my turn, and I get a command point, which I spend on a call point, and a 5-up, I do it again. So I gain another command point, and a 5+, I do it again.
This is the song that never.
I've done worse. We'll flip some goat throats. We'll kill 3 of them, and go up to 7 primordial call points. Ooh, that's big numbers. We're gonna cast Vicious Stranglethorn onto that one, because you can't pile in and fight me again with that one. Oh, sorry, 2 dice.
We got a
I get it.
5. Oh, and a 3.
8 total.
There's no way for me to stop it. Slaughter Priest is all the way down there, and there's none of the buffs anymore. So
D3 mortal wounds, just 1.
someone will take a wound. Steve's now going to go into his movement phase. We are going to show you where he ends up because he's got a bunch of little movements. So let's show you guys where he ends up.
All right, so Bestigors ran forward. We're gonna move up the big monsters. We're gonna pull back the Gores. We're gonna shuffle over here. Actually, this guy didn't move yet. We're gonna move this guy, and then we basically pushed all the bulls forward, and then moved up the bows. And we'll just start shooting. We're not gonna spend any of our call points. We're gonna wait one more turn. So we're gonna throw a rock onto these Khorne dudes, and we hit, and we wound. It's my D6 damage. 3. I kills. Pull these 2. Both these units are gonna fire at the same time. There's no reason not to, because it's only on 1 target. They're all gonna be all range anyway. So we're hitting on 4s. That is spectacular for hitting on 4s. And 4s. Oh, there you go. 4. -1 because of the Hearthstone.
5-up.
Oh, 2 more. Hooah. Many charges. Let me see. How kill is that thing? Doesn't matter, everybody's going in.
Okay, fair enough.
Chimera.
Hungry.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. Chimera's gonna shoot at them.
Right, yeah, because it has the flame thing, right?
I will charge here because they got real high numbers.
And the mortal wounds.
D6 mortal wounds on the Reavers.
Oh! Why do you do the things that you do? Ah, no, I don't want to do that one.
A Gorgonzola's going. Oh, goodness. I go all the way. Best girl's gonna go even though they ran. Ooh, love it. A full 8. I don't think, yeah, we can't get to that back line, but we'll definitely try. Moving on to the other side of the table. We'll start off with these Bulgors. 6 is good. We're gonna go nice and far. Doom Bull. Oh, he rolled an 8. I don't think he fit through there though, so I'll have to, he's stuck right there. This Bull. Oh, goodness. Okay.
Jeez.
He'll go all the way to here. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna do a 6-inch pile in, so that it'll make it very difficult for Vito to summon anything around the altar. And then we're gonna fight with these guys. Axes are hitting on 4s. Oh, they're angry. And 3s. Okay, we have 2 mortal wounds and 4 saves at -2.
6s.
Because of the Hearthstone.
Oh, nothing.
10 damage.
And that's enough to take it out. Bang, bang. I'm going to go with my last 2 Blood Warriors. Maybe we can...
Try to kill him.
Yeah, try to kill him and make Khorne happy. 2 attacks with our glaive on 3s. But we do get to... Oh, we can't reroll the 1 for him because he doesn't have an axe. And 4 is to wound. No. But the other guy... Okay, we have 2 hits. So 1 wound. We won't kill him. Not at all.
And the Gorgon will go over here for my choice. Gorgon axes on 3s and 3s.
5 save. Oh no.
6 damage. And we'll bite you. No. Sorry, because I healed, I am winning on 2s.
5 up. No. It's dead. I had 1 wound left, so this one does.
Because you can't affect him at the end of the combat phase, he'll eat you and heal. I'll just do it now for 1 more. All right, we're gonna go ahead and 4-inch pile in with my Bestigors. I don't think I'm gonna get on, no. Well, I am, but not enough. This guy will go ahead and get 3. Oh, you know what? This might take it from you. No. No, a little shy, a little shy. This guy's gonna fight you. He has 3 attacks on 4s and 3s. That's me -3, so no save and 3 damage. And then the horns, nothing.
Let's do the big blade guy.
All right.
I'm gonna try to fight the wounded guy on 4s. Okay, and 3s. Ooh, 2.
Ooh.
-1.
6 up. I killed him.
Yeah, got him for the corn god. For the corn,
Corn
god.
god.
I love me my kernels.
This guy can't surge forward, so he'll just swing backwards. He's also the blood kind, so we're hitting on 4s. Uh-oh. And that. 3's the wound.
You know what? Just give me this stupid.
It's only -2.
All right, fine. 6 up. He's dead. We can fight.
One hit.
Oh. Hey, we got a wound.
Hey. Not even safe. My lord is going to go ahead and pile in 6 inches.
So now we have to go into battle shock. I'm going to be losing, because they're perfect 5.
Yeah.
So I'll be losing D6.
Oh, +1.
Yeah.
Go
So
ahead.
I auto lose.
Then I'm going to burn this objective for 1 point.
So after all that was said and done, Steve gets 1 point. And guess what, Steve? The game ends.
Wait, I'm only up by 1.
What am I gonna do?
I'm only up by 1.
I have 20 Reavers, and I have a Slaughter Priest. You know what? Maybe I can summon a Bloodthirster.
You can summon a Bloodthirster right there.
And then what? And then what am I gonna do?
don't
And then
know.
you're just gonna go like this.
Patience works for Beast of Chaos. You just got to wait
Yeah.
until you go grab everything.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do, folks, is I could summon a Bloodthirster, but let's be honest, it's not gonna do anything.
You got pushed back pretty far over here, unfortunately.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the post-game show really quickly. We're gonna talk about it. There's an absolute reason for me to concede. There's just no way that I can. And the score is actually not 1-0 because we held the objectives so long. Steve has scored
at
a
the
ton
end
of
of turn
points.
5, every one that we had at the start of the game, all the way to the end of the game,
It
was worth
accumulates.
8 each.
Yeah.
This is why Vito can't. Even if I ignore these guys now, I
Yeah,
can't. watch this.
it's just accumulated so much. There's no way right now for me to come back from this. So we're gonna go to the post game right now, and we're gonna talk about it. So tune in right now.
Well, there you have it. Better part of Valor. Patience. Better part of patience.
That's what it should be called, the better part. I tried to be a little bit patient, but as you can see, this was a mission that was more in Steve's favor than it was in mine.
For sure.
I had to throw my army piecemeal.
Oh, you know what? Actually, so... Sorry, I just thought something. Finish your thought.
Yeah, I had to throw my army 1 unit at a time where Khorne just wants to kind of rush forward. And Steve was able to summon in things quite quickly and then just kind of be on me all at once, or on my units all at once.
What I was just actually popped in my mind, because you said it, and maybe you already realized this, but you were talking about how this scenario kind of favored me, my army. I'm like, yeah, well, my army plays scenario quite well, and Khorne typically doesn't.
Yeah.
However, think about this scenario. This is the actual ideal Beast of Chaos scenario. There's everybody else that plays this scenario needs to split their forces. I mean, you can leave the back, you still hold the objective, but if your opponent has any way of getting back there, you have to leave a reserve force, and you have no choice but to come try to kill me. So you're splitting your army. So I can wait, fight half your army, and then go after the other half. There's the threat of me summoning something back there. Like, you had to keep these 18-inch circles covering up your models. And
absolutely.
it just favored the summoning of the Allheard too much.
Yeah. I wonder, too, if I shouldn't have split my skull cannons. Maybe if I put them all to one
Focus
side
on one?
and just focus on that one big flank.
I typically agree with that, but I mean, you would have been fine if you had hit and wounded return, right?
Yeah, the first volley I think did not too bad.
You wounded once the entire game? Maybe twice?
I think I did twice, but the second one I only did like maybe 2 damage.
I don't think you did. I don't recall. Maybe you're right.
I think you actually might be right. One did 6 damage, and then all the other ones did. Yeah, it wasn't very good.
I mean, listen, a single shot, right? Like my Sigmars, they're basically the same thing with half the range, but they hit on 4s. But they really get hit against characters, so it's kind of nice. I just don't ever rely on them for shooting. It's a single shot. Forget it. I bring my Sigmar because it's like an anti-wizard thing as well. Yours weren't, but you hit on 3s, but you wound on 3s. So would you rather having mine 4s and 2s or 3s and 3s? I think the 3s and 3s.
Yeah. And also too, with my character, he had a lot of potential.
Yes.
Having 9 attacks that hit on 3s, wound on 2s.
After a bunch of things coming together.
Well, everything needs to be on bubble.
Trait, a relic, Wrathmongers, another character nearby, but then it just does a disgusting amount of damage. But you see how frail he is. Right?
Very frail. I mean, he was at 2 wounds by the time.
After 1 spell.
Yeah. So.
And if I had any other, like I had shooting that could have dealt with him quite easily. You were so far away from any models, he lost Lookout Server right away. Yeah. So he is super killy, and he's worth bringing, but like he's like a 1 shot and he's dead. Yeah.
So. I think I'll definitely try more Blades of Khorne.
How'd you like it?
I think I liked it a lot.
Okay.
The mission didn't play to my favor.
No. Okay, so that's typically if you don't play Blades of Khorne. I'm by no means an expert, and somebody might disagree with what I'm about to say, but like you typically are on your back foot on scenario.
Yeah.
Like you want to work together and beat down your foe. You don't have a lot of range. And you try to get up there, and if you got to be positioning on objectives, you're gonna hold back. I mean, everybody has that problem except for when Khorne is all about the melee.
Yeah. So I definitely tried again. I think it was fun. The Bloodthirster did Bloodthirsters do.
Yeah, he did Bloodthirster. Yeah, that thing, unfortunately, see, that Bloodthirster was scary enough that I put too much back on him. I should have pushed harder than the one side. I don't regret my decision, but yeah, I normally when I'm that patient and I put my foe up, I would have done better on my next turn. But he was too scary that I overcommitted on him. Like the 1 unit of Bulgors, typically it would have been on like the Black Bulls. Typically I would have moved them to my right, helping my right flank, but I was just too afraid of him, and I moved them over to him. Unnecessarily, but...
I also think too, with, like, I could have pushed a lot more forward, but I knew with Steve summoning on the flanks, I had to dedicate so much to those, both my sides.
When I made you go twice in a row, that was the biggest factor of the game, I think, for me. Giving you the double turn when you were overly reserved. That's the one thing you have to worry about, especially with Khorne. If you're too aggressive, they're going to get on you. If you're too far back, they're going to make you go again.
Yeah. So I'm actually wondering if when you pulled back, if maybe I just stayed back as well, because I had more of the shooting advantage.
True, but I would be racking up call points faster than you.
That's true as well.
So yeah. Plus, once that guy comes on the table, I had the shooting advantage.
The Chimera, yeah.
It's like D6 mortal wounds, D6 mortal wounds.
It's crazy that you can it's just, hey, I show up, here's my mortal wounds.
He got buffed every which way. He costs 10 to bring on, but I mean, he's got a lot more attacks than he used to, and plus 2 to the charge. He's a great summoning thing because of that 7-inch charge off of the edges. When he's here. And Allheard gets him, as you saw, real fast. I played Allheard today. It's one of my great herds I can play. Typically, I like Gave Spawn. I really enjoy Gave Spawn. But Allheard, it has got too many shenanigans.
Yeah. And the fact is like, oh, here's a command point, I burn it on a 5+, and you just keep doing it. So one thing I did do that
I recommend not to next time is I can bring 3 relics. Because I had two battalions, right? I gave my Bulgor, my Doom Bull, the relic that made my 6s to wound do mortal wounds. I made it a relic that made it on a 5+. Instead, it should have been the Knowing Eye cloak. Knowing Eye? Yeah, Knowing Eye. Where on hero phase in a 4-up, I get another command point. So then I'm getting another call point, and a 5-up, another call point.
Right.
On and on. So actually, since I discovered this Allheard Relic of Light, tons of command point thing, this is the least amount I've gotten ever in a turn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can just bring them on so quickly. Yeah. But everyone, thank you so much for watching. Steve and I hope that you enjoyed this Brat Rep. Let me know if you want to see more Blade of Khorne coverage. I enjoyed it quite a bit. And if you want to see a little bit more demons, because there's tons of demons in the book, and you see mostly mortals. Yeah. I don't know if mortals have more.
Well, demons got kind of left behind up until the new book.
Wrath of the Everchosen. The Wrath of the Everchosen.
So yeah, that kind of helps demons a lot. Actually, they made that book interesting. Maybe not powerful, but interesting for demons. But that's a whole other conversation.
So everyone, thank you once again, and we will see you next time. Happy wargaming.